Hello, I'm Ben. Welcome to the channel. So today we're going to talk briefly about the 23rd Psalm, or Psalm 23, which is the Psalm of David. This is spelled Psalm, and then the plural of a psalm or a song basically is what that is psalms with an S. So this is one of the most studied books of the Bible. Or verses of the Bible. Psalms is a book that many study because of the wisdom of David, and the bloodline of David is where Jesus came from. But in this verse, I wanted to read through it and tell you what it means, just so you have familiarity with it. This is something that a lot of people memorize because it talks about the loyalty and deliverance of God, and that's why it has been memorized for centuries. So people have some of the Bible in their head. So this is how it goes. And it's 6 verses. The first verse is, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." The second verse is, "He maketh me to lie down in green pastures, and leadeth me beside the still waters." The third verse is, "He restoreth my soul, he leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake." The fourth verse is, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me." The fifth verse is, "Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou appointed my head with oil, and my cup runneth over." And the sixth and final verse is, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever." So I'll go through this very quickly and kind of tell you what each verse means. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. That means the Lord is his protector and his caretaker. So you'll have all that you need because the Lord is that protector and caretaker. The second verse, "He maketh me lie down in green pastures, and leadeth me beside the still waters." This is saying that God will calm the problems of his life and will give him a calm and secure place to be, which is lie down in green pastures, and leadeth me beside the still waters will mean that you'll take care of the issues that come along, so the path will be smooth and comfortable. The third verse is, "He restoreth my soul, and he leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake." It's talking about there the clarity and divinity. So basically, he's getting forgiven for his sins, and is protected from hell, from death, because of his name's sake, and lead me in the paths of righteousness, which will be Christ-like and do those things appropriately. The fourth verse is, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff comfort me." It's pretty straightforward. One of the I guess most popular verses of this chapter. Basically, you walk through the valley of the shadow of death is danger. You're in danger. You're where people would do you harm, which is the natural state of living in this world. So that's what that means. "I will fear no evil." Basically, you'll have no fear because God is the shepherd and is taking care of you. "For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me." So the rod is for discipline, the staff is for guidance. So as a Christian, the rod and the staff is what keeps you on the narrow ways and gets you to be a good person. So that's what those are. Those things and the presence of those things is what gives you comfort. And then fifth, "Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies." It means even when you're in your lowest spot, God still got you taken care of. There will be blessings to you even in the presence of your enemies. It says, "Thee anointest my head with oil." That means that you are selected. You are God's chosen. "My cup runneth over." That means you're truly blessed and you have been blessed. And then the sixth and final verse is, "Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever." That means that he has faith, and he's assured in his faith, and in that faith and through that faith, he knows he's been saved and will dwell in the house with the Lord forever and ever. So hopefully that is useful to you. Psalms 23 is one of the most popular Psalms in the Bible. It's something that people that are not specifically biblical people or even Christians may know these verses, because it's that popular and has been printed on things for centuries, just here and there. So people are familiar with that verse and kind of know where it comes from. So that is the 23rd Psalm. If you like content like this and subjects such as these, please subscribe. I'm Ben. Be good.